Okay, that also destroys the shields. That's good to know. Nope. The eldest among us once... The eldest among us was the only one with the courage to leave. Of course we all counseled him against it. What could there possibly be to find out there, other than death? He would seen it all as we had, and yet he chose to face it. In his mind there was no other option. I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees, he would say. A profound sentiment which he would refuse credit for, claiming he had stolen from someone far wiser than he. But he would fill his pockets with these stolen words and little else besides. Set off into the blight beyond and never once looked back. I speak of him in the past tense as though certain of his demise. But who can truly say? Perhaps he found something worth salvaging out there. Perhaps he might even succeed. Nora. No, we can go there.
Oh, we've already pissed something off, huh?
The reactor was sealed for a reason. I assumed it was to keep people out. But maybe it was to keep something in.
Maybe. Oh, it flies. Okay. Partially? Let's see. How many? Okay. This is disabled, okay. This is disabled. Okay. Nope. Nope. Oh, great. Where is it? Oh, that just... Worked. Okay. What? Ah, I thought I could just go over there. Okay, I think that's all. Wait, what? Hello.
I suppose you'd be wanting to get to the old reactor.
That's the aim, yeah.
Well, there's no other reason to be here, is there? Apart from gawking at all the dead folk. I take it you've already met Min.
Did you live in the commune?
Aye, once. Sick to death of the place. Absolutely wretched bunch. We could have another 100 years in us yet. That's a long time to be miserable.
What are you doing out here anyway?
Failing, mostly. Can't shift those bastard gates for love nor money. Rasta's welded them shut. I'm not as spry as I used to be. Course, if you was willing to help an old man out.
What do you need me to do?
Just beyond here, there's a graveyard for old wardens. Most of them are dead as disco, but the guns are my leggy ones that make short work of those gates. I should warn you though, that place is heaving with a drift.
I'm up for a challenge.
I've no doubt. Think of me stuck in this old tin can when you're off blasting holes in things, won't you?
Oh, well, I'm here. Oi. Gives me quite a boost.
You were wondering what those disconnected were afraid of. Well, this is it. After the Scourge, the Adrift attacked in their masses. The disconnected could only hold them off for so long. They died fighting. Or, well, their bodies died. Even when their wardens ground to a halt, their human consciousness would have remained trapped inside for a long time.
That's horrifying.
Oh. Goliath neural pattern. Goliath produced by possessing them. Oh. Where do you want me to shoot? Oh, I can walk!
I'm a little busy here, Aylin.
Just a little bit. I must admit, I am making a short work of these guys. There ain't much I can do about their bullets.
Admit it, you're impressed. Goliaths were primarily used for construction, but security was a common secondary function.
I'm amazed they weren't running the place. That's a lot of firepower.
Don't get any ideas. I'd hate to have to shock you when you've been doing so well.
It is interesting that they didn't try to seize the power.
That's a good job, well done, lass. Thanks for your help.
Thank you.
I was doing myself a favor, mostly.
Ah, well, it's a win-win then. By the way, what's your interest in that old reactor?
It bears the same sigil as the commune. Min says the Allfather gave it to them. I want to know what it means.
That's so. Well, if it's sigils you're into, you'll want to head down to the old drift mines as well. It's been a while, but I remember seeing something like that down there. Worth a punt, eh?
I sure will go there as well.
Interesting. Sounds like we have a lead on the second seal. Consider that your next mission. Assuming you get through this in one piece.
Come on. In the hours after the asteroid fields were finally consumed, we witnessed hell itself emerging from the fissured earth. The great reactor began to tremble in its crucible, unmoored. It lay there for days like an animal in its death throes, and the ground at its circumference was shot through with fault lines, narrow chasms betraying nothing of the horrors beneath. Not yet. And then the fields fell. It was a hideous spectacle, a tumulting Caesarian belly of the moon split open, birthing monster after monster. I don't know where they came from. Inside the reactor, I suppose. All those workers trapped inside, festering in undeath. And from the shattered earth the reactor rose, obliterating all around it. What we now call a crater is really a scar. A permanent reminder of a trauma so profound it will never really heal. Rosa. Oh, that's a reactor. Oh.
Tread carefully. It's pretty hazardous up here.
Some garden this is.
Nature and industry don't mix well. Isn't the same true on Earth? For an intelligent species, you certainly seem invested in repeating your mistakes.
Not all of us are intelligent.
Monarch's Lance. Oh. Eye of Virtue. I've all but confirmed it. The substance we call drift, in all its extant forms, is an animate thing, a living alloy. As biological matter is composed of cells, so drift is composed of souls. It is unscientific of me to presume such a thing exists. When I say soul, I mean the vital essence which resides within each living creature, sentient or otherwise. For even the lowest forms of organic life retain a living memory. I'll go further. The barriers propagated by certain adrift are projections of the self within, a defense mechanism born of the unconscious mind. And so one, when breaches these barriers by means of their rifle, for example, is once performing an act of irreparable harm to the consciousness within. A memory wound. It is not enough to be certain. If I cannot learn to separate these strands, if my hypothesis exceeds the limits of my ability, my research means nothing at all. A.L. I still think this is aliens. Now I have a sniper rifle, I am happy. Oh, nice. I don't know why it wouldn't connect. Oh, thank you. Bring it on. Oh, I cannot depossess it anywhere I want. It needs to be in this designated spot. Wait. Wait, give me a moment.
Be careful. I know next to nothing about this place.
Okay.
I have no idea what you might find in there.
William did not take well to spaceflight. Sick and exhausted, he would count the minutes, which spiraled out into hours, and still Luna was so far away. Join Fate, the advert said, and discover your life's true purpose. And there was nothing left on Earth for either of us, that moonsick planet, half submerged and fractured in the wake of Luna's strange gravity. Why struggle on Earth, I asked him, when we might thrive among the stars? A fisher.
That's comforting.
A scout's job is to explore the unknown, and sometimes the unknown is dangerous. That's just how it is.
You think I don't know that?
Oh my.
Help me, will you? Oh, you nasty little flesh bag. You bone puppet.
No!
Won't it be lovely when I tear the skin right off you? I'll wave you like a flag. Yucky monster! Get away! Get away! I'll make you sorry!
I already am, believe me. William had stepped off the shuttle, shivering and disoriented, murmured a halting prayer to whichever god might hear him all the way up here. Please let this be the right decision. I saw you then, William told me later, staring up at the sky. At Earth, like it was the most beautiful thing you'd ever seen. That fragile little planet, ailing and alone. You don't realize how insignificant everything is, I said. Until you see it from a great distance and understand how little it matters. Oh, he'll smile, fond. Am I so insignificant? I laced my fingers tight around his, brushed his knuckles against my lips. You know that's not true, I told him. You know it never will be. Fisher.
Teeny tiny! Not even a morsel!
Hello? Tortured at risk. invulnerable. Oh. Oh.
What color you're inside? Let's find out!
No, it won't work. Of course they are. Come on. What? Bill collapsed. What do you mean? What did we do? Listen.
Edwin? Is that you?
No. My name is Fawkes. Who... What are you?
William. At least, I think I'm William. Is Edwin with you?
He's important to you, isn't he?
I need to tell him how sorry I am. Please, if you can just take me to him.
I don't think that's possible. Not anymore.
I'm not me anymore, am I? It was all real then. What a shame. What a terrible, terrible shame.
He'd gathered them all, the lost and the desperate, the wretched, baleful eye of the blood moon gazed down with little care. Hope for the hopeless? What greater calling could there be than to deliver humanity from disaster? The leader of fate was a great man, they said, bane of the church and father to the damned. Oh, come, all ye faithful. And little care had William, who dreamed only of escape. Fate or faith, it made no difference. If his beloved went, then he would go with him. The great man of fate reached out a hand. The All-Father, they called him. A lifeboat to a drowning man, all the way to the stars. Did you think he contained his friends out of cruelty? It was protection, one last act of kindness in an unkind world.
Friends? There's more like him.
Sealed in the darkest depths, where none dare walk, where none dare seek. He left her there, sleeping and safe, until you came.
Will you take me to him? My Aylin?
He's gone, William. There's nothing more you can do.
God?
I think there might be a way to help you, but it means letting you go. Back into the drift.
Will I find him there, do you think?
Yes, I think so.
All right. I'm ready. I'm ready to go now.
I hope you find him.
Mission complete. Well done. You've earned a couple of days off for all your hard work. You see? A scout's life isn't all toil. There's reward, too.
I didn't think there'd be a person in there.
In the chamber? I had no idea. It wasn't in my briefing.
No. Inside the monster.
All adrift are people, Fawkes. Were people.
He must have been trapped in there for centuries, just slowly losing his mind.
The seal had to be broken. There was no other way, even if we'd known, even if we'd understood the meaning of it. The person inside.
People. There's another one. Trapped and alone. Just like he was.
Yes. And you can grant them freedom.
Do you think he's free now?
Yes. Would it have been better to leave him to rot?
It's not much of a choice.
No. I suppose it isn't. But it's done now. And we're a step closer to opening that door in King's Reach. Let's head there in the morning and see if it worked. Get some rest, Fawkes. You'll need your strength for tomorrow.